time for your top 10. Number 10, Yahoo, down nearly 2% as the company prepares to report its third quarter results after the bell. Analysts surveyed by Bloomberg project earnings of 33 cents per share on revenues of $1.1 billion. We're going to have full coverage of those numbers coming up.
And Molycorp down 21%, falling the most in 9 months. The rare earths company says it's running short on cash, kind of like Washington, except that it's a company, so it's planning to sell 230 million shares in order to try to raise some quick cash. Molycorp says sales and cash flow were lower than expected for the first 9 months of this year.
Well, switching gears here, take a look at Tesla, rising more than 2% after Wedbush upgraded the stock to outperform from neutral and raised its price target by 33%, all the way to $240 a share. The firm, citing a survey, says a healthy number of mainstream car buyers are willing to pay a premium for electronic vehicles.
Number 7 is Charles Schwab. Shares are up nearly 5% after the broker's third quarter results and full year guidance topped estimates. Schwab says it's benefiting from the economic recovery, but also from winning more assets from clients.
And Green Mountain Coffee falling the most, well, what is it? Falling about 5% as hedge fund manager David Einhorn increases his bet against the company. Einhorn's Greenlight Capital is boosting its short position, according to a letter the firm sent to investors. That bet has not worked out, however. Green Mountain shares are up 60% this year. That's a tough call, actually, adding more up like this. But,
yeah,
you know, it's Einhorn.
That hurts, 60%. All right. Next up, Coca-Cola down a fraction. The world's largest beverage company says third quarter profit rose during its third quarter. Coke says global sales volume edged up 2%, helped by its performance in countries like China, India, and Russia. And guys, Muhtar Kent came out, the CEO, and said that the company is still on track to reach $200 billion in global revenue by 2020.
You know, it's I mean, it's hard, though, you know, domestically, I think, for them, because how many people are really drinking soda anymore?
Well, but you can also diversify into, like, the juices, the vitamin waters, more diet.
Right, because there's no sugar in those.
Keep doing it, right?
Exactly, because they're healthy for you. But the idea that you're going to get some better PR if you do those kind of drinks, yeah.
All right, number 4 is Intel. Shares are down slightly. The chip maker is due to report third quarter earnings after the close. Analysts are looking for earnings per share of 53 cents on revenues of $13.5 billion. Stay tuned for Intel results. Those are coming up.
Federal Express, FedEx, up 4%, surging to an all-time high today as the company authorizes a buyback plan of 32 million shares. That's its biggest repurchase program ever. The new buyback plan represents about 10% of the shares outstanding, and that is as of September 30th.
Johnson and Johnson up a fraction after reporting better than expected third quarter profit on strong growth for prescription drugs. The world's biggest maker of healthcare products also raising its full year forecast.
Okay, we're coming up on our number 1 stock of the day, and it's Citi down right now more than 1%, about 1.5% there. The bank missed third quarter estimates, taking a hit from lower mortgage revenue and a 26% slump in bond trading. The CEO, Michael Corbat, is cutting jobs and closing branches in an attempt to counter the weaker revenue, but certainly some issues ahead for Citi.